Hello. We're pianists. At the Chopin International Piano Competition. On day 3 of round 1 in the main competition, Kaito Kobayashi and Shiori Kuwahara took the stage. I'll give you a quick guide to their programs, and my instant impressions from listening. In addition, we'll briefly check the result announcement, and the next steps. Please stay with us to the end. On this channel, we share news about famous international piano competitions and support Japanese pianists. If that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing. Kaito Kobayashi is from Yokohama in Kanagawa Prefecture. In 2021 at the Leeds International Piano Competition, he won second prize, and the award for Best Chamber Music Performance. In 2024, he took third prize at the Hamamazu International Piano Competition. His three-dimensional sound design, drawing on his background in composition, and his flexible musical dialogue, are earning international recognition. He's a seeded contestant, entering the main competition with a waiver from the preliminary round. From here, I'll share my impressions after listening. You can watch the competition on the official YouTube channel of the Chopin International Piano Competition. Please see the link in the description. His piano was switched to a Yamaha. The struggle of choosing a piano at competitions is very real, and the documentary Piano Forte about the Chopin competition really reminded me of that. I feel like this piano fits this hall, but it's a brand I've never played. Honestly, right now every single one feels wrong. One contestant confided from the audience to their teacher about their confusion. Even if it's a familiar maker, each instrument won't have the same color, and you can't grasp the quirks in a short time, so sometimes it's a leap of faith. By the way, Tomoharu Ushida played Yamaha in the previous edition, and this time chose Steinway. Kobayashi wore a black suit with a red shirt and pocket square, with a lapel pin at the collar. Pulling off this kind of effortless styling suggests he's someone with refined everyday taste. In the wings, his expression showed a poised, healthy tension. Regarding Nocturne in B Major Opus 62 No. 1, Tomoharu Ushida also performed it on day 1 of the competition. For the piece overview, please check the impressions video on Ushida's performance. We also shared a separate video with deeper commentary on every piece in Ushida's program. If you're interested, please have a look there as well. In Kobayashi's performance, the left hand really sang, and its correspondence with the right hand melody was superb. On top of delicacy, he added depth, and I was reminded how essential the left hand truly is. Etude in B minor Opus 25 No. 10, often called the octave etude, was written by Chopin in Paris around age 27. Focusing on octave leaps and chains of octaves, it demands both power and suppleness at once. Writing a storm-like sense of speed, then shading the tail ends of phrases. That switch of light and dark generates thrill, and heightens the tension of B minor. Before long the minor key's shadow clears, and a calm major key scene arrives. The contrast with a brief blue sky peeking through the storm feels vivid and striking. Though Kobayashi was by no means slow, every note was clear, so nothing sounded frantic, and the music felt natural. Accents that can turn rough were held to a stable, just right volume, and felt satisfying. Waltz No. 2 in A flat major Opus 34 No. 1 reflects Parisian salon culture in the early 19th century. Chopin composed it around age 25, elevating the waltz into a work of art for listening. Bathed in the warm soft color of A flat major, The right hand sprinkles tiny ornaments and sigh-like figures over the left hand's triple meter, letting the melody speak as if spoken language carries inflection. When you savor Chopin's distinctive rubato, the music begins to appear in relief. It's a piece where flash and refinement are exquisitely balanced. In the waltz, he made ample use of push and pull rubato, yet the overall timing stayed steady, so it felt very elegant. That light touch is one of Kobayashi's charms. Ballade No. 1 in G minor Opus 23 is a work from around Chopin's age 25, rich in emotion with a dramatic sense of storytelling. It became widely famous when Yuzuru Hanyu used it in figure skating. After the melody that announces the tale, a gentle main theme sings. That calm melody grows more expressive, like a protagonist gaining experience, at times aching, at times powerful. After the tension peaks, it suddenly settles, and a calm spreads like a shaft of moonlight across a dark night sky. At the climax, racing passagework and forceful chords surge, and it closes with a searing final cadence. Though every sound felt carefully reasoned, it all flowed so naturally without feeling contrived. It was a pity there were a few slips in the coda. But I think many listeners were left wanting to hear his preludes and polonaises. As he finished, bravos rang out with thunderous applause. Shiori Kuwahara is from Tokyo. In 2014 she won second prize at the music competition of Japan, and the Iwatani Award. After that, she took second prize successively at major global competitions: Maria Canals 2016, Viatti 2017, Busoni 2019, and Rubinstein 2021, earning the nickname Silver Collector. In 2025 at the Queen Elizabeth competition, she was a finalist. Like Ushida and Kobayashi, she's entering the main competition with a preliminary round waiver. Now here comes Kuwahara. A black pantsuit, with sheer sleeves, made for a very elegant outfit. Her accessories were unified in small silver pieces. Kuwahara has great style, and her Queen Elizabeth outfits were lovely too. In the wings, she did light knee bends. In a Queen Elizabeth interview, she said she doesn't get very nervous. That sets us at ease to listen. From here, I'll share my impressions from what I heard. Etude in A minor Opus 25 No. 11, Winter Wind, is a work from around Chopin's age 26. It's technically formidable and dramatically unfolding. A masterpiece that simultaneously conveys the intensity of Chopin's feelings and poetic beauty, laden with his deep longing for home and a sense of solitude. And it's beloved by many. It opens with a broad singing introduction, then suddenly turns, as storm-like torrents of figures race across the entire keyboard. The right hand spins rapid scales and arpeggios, while the left hand makes large leaps, evoking the image of a wintry north wind raging. Note that the nickname Winter Wind was coined later, not by Chopin himself. Kuwahara also played this piece at Queen Elizabeth. For the very first note, finger 3 would be natural by fingering logic, but she deliberately uses finger 2, probably because it draws a special color more easily. After seeing a man's larger hands, Kuwahara's hands appear a bit smaller and rounder and cute, yet the sound they produce carries supple warmth within power. Her music captivated the hall in an instant. Nocturne in B major Opus 9 No. 3 was written by Chopin around age 21 in Paris, to be heard in intimate spaces amid flourishing salon culture. It begins like a quiet midnight monologue, then the harmony grows a little cloudy, the rhythm unsettled, and the bright clear color of B major tilts toward shadow. Here, let's listen as if anxiety's deep inside, and memories begin to show their face. Calm returns in time, yet now the line is delicately adorned with more ornaments than at the start, and it gently moves toward a close. With subtle inner shifts of expression, and nuanced harmonic coloring, it's a work that reveals something new each time you listen. This performance began like savoring small happinesses. Very warm, wrapped in the aroma of a pastry rich with butter. Its poetic depth made me want to keep listening forever. With tiny changes of breath and hue, music truly moves the heart. Regarding Waltz No. 2 in A-flat major Opus 34 No. 1, Kaito Kobayashi also performed it, and I explained it earlier in this video. So if you're curious, please scrub back a bit to check. Kobayashi offered a chic performance with light steps, while Kuwahara gave an elegant rendition brimming with luxury. Both were refined and stylish, equally wonderful. The Waltz No. 5 in A-flat major Opus 42 that Ushida played, and this waltz, are often called the top two most difficult among Chopin's waltzes. I'd love to hear both Kobayashi and Kuwahara in Opus 42 as well. Ballade No. 4 in F minor Opus 52, a work from around Chopin's age 3-3, is one of his supreme masterpieces, condensing a refined aesthetic with a dramatic narrative. The door opens with a settled breath, and a modest first melody appears. Answering it, a second melody follows that's a bit brighter. Keeping a shared family resemblance, these two return across scenes with changing expressions and strides, and build heat. The calm middle section becomes a prelude to a stormy ending, where racing passage work and fierce octaves bring the story to a vivid close. Quiet, whisper, speech, surge, resolve, and the final curtain. Trace it like a feature film, and Chopin's ideal of music as narrative will reach you directly. From the same score, a change of narrator raises an entirely different story. Her heartfelt performance was exceptional, as expected of a Queen Elizabeth finalist. Among the contestants advancing to this main competition, Kuwahara truly deserves the word exquisite. No sooner had the last note faded, than cheers rose from all around, with great applause and hands raised high overhead. Bowing on stage, Kuwahara was the picture of intelligent, cool beauty. I'm almost certain she'll make round 2. Round 1 of the main competition runs until the evening of October 7 local time in Poland. After deliberations, the Round 1 pass list will be announced. I expect it within October 8. Officially 40 players advance from Round 1, though in the last edition a few more made it, and 45 advanced. Round 2 begins the day after the Round 1 results, running for 4 days from October 9. 20 players will advance to Round 3. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. We wish you a rich and fulfilling piano life.